Okay folks, good morning. Welcome once again. We are going to go over the start procedure for the military 1214-G. We'll go over a couple points that you want to check before you start these machines up. You want to make sure that you've got the remote intake mounted on the machine, minimum 10 feet. We typically recommend 20 feet away so you don't pick up carbon monoxide on these. You want to come over to the one side of the machine. You want to look at the oil level sight glass on the compressor block itself. Once you've done that, you want to come over and check the oil level on the gas motor. And once again, like any piece of running equipment, you want to pull the gas cap. Make sure you've got sufficient fuel for the running or operation of the machine. Make sure your hoses are clear of the exhaust system. So for the start procedure on this, we are going to come over to the gas motor and we're going to turn the ignition switch to the on the gas motor. We're going to kneel down, we're going to look, we're going to make sure that the fuel valve is on. We're going to pull the choke to the left so we've got full choke for start, okay? And once we got the machine to start, you can reach in here and kick the choke off. So we come around to the front, the fill valves are closed. CO bypass, we're going to turn on for start, and then we're just going to start the machine.
Editor Caleb jumping in the video here quick. One thing Jeff missed when explaining the startup procedure for these gas compressors. If the selector switch is moved to the on position, oil pressure needs to be built within 30 seconds or the compressor will shut off on a low oil pressure alarm. So just make sure once you switch it to the on position that the compressor is running and oil pressure is built within 30 seconds. Otherwise, you just need to cycle the switch and everything will be fine.
We're going to kick the choke off now, and we're going to let the machine run for about 4 or 5 minutes just to let the engine warm up before we start filling. We're going to ensure that we have at least 70 pounds of oil pressure on the gauge. As you can see, the first stage is coming up, second stage, third stage, and fourth stage is coming up. Okay, now you can see the machine's coming up to our final pressure of 4350. When that happens, you can see all the gauges winding down, and we're unloading the auto drain. So once you've got a tank filled now, you would unhook one of your tanks, hook another tank on, pressure would drop, the gauges would come back up again, and then you can carry on with the fill procedure. You want to shut the machine off, turn it to the off position. So we've shut off the power on the switch. What you also want to do when you shut this machine off, if you're not going to be filling for the rest of the day, is come over, shut the switch off on the actual gas motor itself, and if it's going to be parked for overnight, take the fuel lever and put it to shut off.